so you said x plus 1 equal to 0. Could you solve that for x for us, please?
So -1.
What's an equation, though? What is the full equation?
Um, X equals -1.
Okay. All right. Now, the horizontal asymptote you actually can do in this form without making it into a single fraction. Any idea how to do that?
Yeah.
What that
So
is? Without making the single fraction, you can do it as is.
I remember it's like the um basically like the numerator of the denominator. Like
It is when it's a single
yeah.
fraction. If it's not a single fraction, it's just this number on the right.
Oh, so it's just one.
Yeah.
Wait, why is
Right.
that again? Sorry.
Well, it's always the vertical shift. This number right here is the vertical shift.
Okay.
All right, now we'll make it into a single fraction. Okay, so to do that, you have to make one fraction. That's 1 over 1. Do you remember what to do from here? What do you multiply the top and bottom by?
Yeah. Hold on. Sorry. Yes, I do.
Okay.
So you would multiply it by x plus 1.
Yeah. Okay. See if you can simplify that from there. I'm going to step away for 30 seconds, but I'll be right back.
Yeah, let me write this all down.
All right. I am back. Uh, any questions on how to simplify this?
No, no, sorry. I just need to. I'm trying to write it all down.
All right. Very good.
Um. Okay, so it would be um. Okay, well, the bottom is obviously just x plus 1, right? Yeah,
Right.
but the top you would multiply. Okay, it would be 1 plus 1x plus 1.
That's right.
Okay.
So what does that simplify to? What are the like terms?
Um, is it 1x plus 2
You
over
got
x
it.
plus
Yep. Yep. All right. So now, does it have the same? And the answer is it should. It's supposed to. Does it have the same vertical asymptote? Does it have the same horizontal asymptote that we did?
um well, there's no -1 here.
But
Uh
you're setting the bottom equal to 0.
oh. Oh, right, right. Yes, yes, yes. Um and so yes to both of them.
Okay. This other one is 1 over 1. Right.
Yeah.
All right. Now, the
Okay.
reason you put it in the single fractions, it makes other stuff easier, namely the x-intercept. Do you remember how to find the x-intercept from here?
Um okay, the x-intercept kind of I'm a little unsure about. Will you just
You set the
make it
top
equal?
equal to 0.
Okay, it's the top. Okay.
Yeah, top equals 0.
Okay, so -2 then.
Okay. So this time it's an ordered pair. Yes, x is -2. What is the ordered pair, though?
Yeah. It would be -2 comma 0.
Okay. All right, perfect. How about the y-intercept?
-1, probably.
It's an ordered pair again. Yes. How
Right,
did you
right.
get negative? How did you get -1? It's not the bottom because we already used the bottom.
Oh, I just had assumed it was the bottom because we had done the top for the X.
The bottom is the vertical asymptote.
Okay. Um, hmm, I'm not sure.
You're going to put 0 in for X.
Oh, for both.
Yep.
Okay. Um, it'd be two, just two then, or 0, 2.
0, 2. Good. Okay. So we have enough now to make start of a graph. Okay. You start by drawing the vertical asymptote at -1, the horizontal asymptote at 1. All right.
Yeah.
Now the x-intercept and the y-intercept, they help you to figure out the graph.
Okay.
So it looks something like this, something like this.
Okay. Hold on a second. Sorry, I had to write all of that down. Um, so the vertical asymptote is -1. Okay.
Yep.
Right. That makes sense. Um, sure. How do you know to go up? Like with
We're,
those
yeah, we're
lines?
gonna get to we'll get to that in a moment, but
Okay.
um for now just kind of go with it. But that there's more explanation to that, but just assume this is the correct graph. Um,
Okay.
okay, so that takes care of, let me look back at your picture here. It takes care of a lot of what's here.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. So all right, let me look here. So part B is asking for a rewrite. So we've done that. So part B is the rewrite. Part A is the transformations. So the transformations come from the horizontal and the vertical shifts. So you said x equals -1. Think of that as 1 left.
Okay.
Y equals 1. That's 1 up. So the x is left, right. The y is up, down.
Okay.
Part B is, we've already done part B. Part B is the common denominator. That's the x plus 2 over x plus 1. Is that okay? Is that clear?
What is this? Sorry.
That so part B on the assignment there asks you to find the fraction, single fraction, and we already did that.
Okay.
So we're good on that.
Yeah.
Part C asks for the zeros, the x-intercept. You already have that. You set the top equal to 0. You listed the ordered pair.
Yeah. Okay.
Part D is asking for the vertical asymptotes. There could be more than one. what was the vertical asymptote?
-1.
All right. So x equals -1. And then part E is the y-intercept, which you already have. That's putting 0 in for x. So you already have that. It's 0, 2.
Okay.
Now, to do f and g, you need the graph. Do the graph, you really have to do h. Okay.
Okay.
And so we're gonna do h next. So f of x is x plus 2 over x plus 1. And we want to first find f of 10. So you're putting 10 in for x.
Okay.
Go ahead and do that for us, please.
Yeah. Let's see. That is 12 over 11.
And what is that approximately? Like what numerical value? What
1.
number is that near? It's near 1. It's about 1. Okay. And then I think it wants you to find f of -10 next.
So, um, let's see. That would be um 8 over 9.
Okay, and which is about 1, right? And then I think it says f of 100 is the next one.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. 102 over 101.
Okay, which is again it's about 1. How about f of -100?
Let's see. 98 over 99.
Try again.
Did I say that wrong?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong thing. You got it. I am wrong. All right, excellent. Okay, so now we're going to actually answer your question about how to graph this thing. So you do graph the vertical asymptote first,
Right.
and then the horizontal asymptote next.
Okay.
Then the x-intercept, then the y-intercept. Okay, and then we're going to graph these other points. Really can only graph these two. So f of 10 is about 1, so that's really the ordered pair 10, 1. The second one is -10, 1. So that point's about there, and that point's about there. You're not allowed, until you're told otherwise, to cross the horizontal asymptote or the vertical asymptote.
Wait, can you say that again? Sorry.
You're not allowed to cross the horizontal asymptote or the vertical asymptote. So like sometimes you got to show what's wrong, like that's wrong. You can't do that.
Okay.
So how could you do it? Well, these connect here, but you can't cross, so you have to go up.
Okay.
These connect here, but they can't cross, so it goes down.
Can you say the explain the other points, not the intercepts, but the far out ones?
I'm just graphing them. I'm not doing anything, putting a dot where they are.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
All right, now we can do end behavior. Now, the truth is though, is that as x goes to positive or negative infinity, f of x always goes towards the horizontal asymptote. Always in these problems. So your horizontal asymptote is really 1. So you can say as x goes to plus or minus infinity, f of x goes to 1.
Okay.
And that's part G.
Hold on. Can I write this down and then
Of course, yeah, of course.
ask the
We're going to
question?
actually redo this problem. I'm going to ask you to, stay fresh, just, have a
Okay.
fresh sheet of paper or something, but we're going to redo it and hopefully it's clear when you go through it one more time.
Okay. What do you mean by goes towards the horizontal asymptote?
That's this red line here.
Okay. Um, I
So to
didn't know
the
you
right
could put.
good.
I didn't know you could put that. I thought you were supposed to put just like a number or infinity.
You are supposed to put a number. The number is 1, but it
Okay.
always goes to the horizontal asymptote, like whatever it is.
Okay. Hmm. All right. Okay. I think I'm good. I think I got that.
Okay, so we're gonna do this. So what I'd like you to do is look over your notes and then basically ask you to turn them over and start with a
Right.
fresh sheet of paper. And let's see how much of this you can do, without having to look. And so we minimize what you've got to look back on.
All right. Let me get a new paper. Okay.
Okay, so the function is 1 over x plus 1 plus 1. You actually want to do part B first. Okay, this is to rewrite using a common denominator.
Okay.
So this is the single fraction thing. So try to work that out as much as you can on your own now.
Okay. This is the okay. Yep.
Make
Okay.
a common denominator.
Got it. Okay. 1x plus 2 over x plus 1.
Give me the final simplified form.
Oh, I thought that was
You can
uh
combine like terms.
uh I thought it was just 1x plus 2.
Okay, yeah, that is correct.
Okay.
I misunderstood what you said.
My bad.
All right. Okay. So that's good for part B. Now let's go back to part A, which is
Mhm.
transformations. So you really have to do, like to do part A, you really have to do um, the horizontal and the vertical asymptotes.
Okay.
So see if you can do those. Tell me those without, as much as you can without looking.
Yeah, so the vertical is -1.
It's an equation though.
Oh, right. X equals -1.
Okay. What else?
Uh, for the horizontal, I thought we had like we didn't actually have to like solve anything. We had just
You can do the ratio of the leading coefficients as well.
okay. So oh right. Okay, let me write that down too. So it's just one.
It's an equation though.
All right. Y equals 1.
Okay. All right. So now these tell you the transformations. The tells you left or right, and this tells you the up or down.
Okay, got it.
So tell me, give me the like tell me number left, right, number up, down.
One left, one up.
That's right. Okay. So that is part A. Part C is the x-intercepts. So from this form right here, how do you find the x-intercepts?
Um, so Y, yeah. So I remember Y is the zero of both. I think
Mhm.
X is the numerator. Is that correct?
That's right. Top equal to 0.
Okay. So it would be -2.
Yep. What is it as an ordered pair though?
-2 comma 0.
Okay. Very good. And then you've actually already done B, which is the vertical asymptote. Let me snip that in. You can tell me that one more time. Make sure you give it to me as an equation.
The vertical asymptote.
Yeah,
X equals -1.
good. And then the y-intercept is next.
Okay. Um, let's see. Sorry. Um, is it just -2 over 1?
It's
Or
an ordered pair. It's an ordered pair, and you use this right here. You actually just said what it was, how to do it. You put 0 in for x
all right, okay. Yeah, so 2 over 1, sorry. Not -2.
as an ordered pair.
0 comma 2.
All right. So now to do f and g, you have to make a graph. So on your paper there, what I would do is you have enough to make a start of a graph. Um, the order is I would graph the horizontal asymptote, the vertical asymptote, the x-intercept, and the y-intercept.
Okay. Let's see. Right, so we got
So go ahead and make your own graph here, and then I'll graph as well. But you
okay.
got all that information already.
Yeah. So for the horizontal, it's just one up, so it would be uh yeah, 0 comma 1, and then it would be horizontal. Yeah, basically. Oh, just do the whole thing, sorry.
Yeah, just graph these four things for me, and then we'll talk about what to do from here.
Okay, got it. Intercept.
I'm gonna just step away for 30 seconds, but I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, I am back. So again, your graph should look something like this, just
Yeah.
like we did before. X equals -1, and then there's 2 points that you've plotted. So now there's really two regions. There's region 1 on the left, region 2 on the right. Um, and you can think of like, let's just try like -5 and +5. So in terms of like the order here, we're doing the equivalent of 8 now, but I'm just gonna use different numbers this time. So you've got to find f of 5 and f of -5. And your f of x is still x plus 2 over x plus 1.
Okay. Uh, so for f of 5, it's 7/6. And then -5 is -3/4.
3/4. So as an ordered pair here, this was 5, 7/6, and then -5, comma 3/4. So you'd want to add these points to your graph.
And
5, 7.
you can do any f of anything basically.
You're going to do the ones they give you, but
Oh,
I just wanted to do slightly different ones for this
okay.
one.
Okay. Okay.
So now it's like, well, what do you do? Well, you can only connect the dots, so you can at least connect them, right? But then you can't hit across the horizontal vertical asymptotes, so it's kind of like making something like that.
Okay.
Okay, so now we can go back and answer a few more questions. You've already answered F, which is the horizontal asymptote. What was the equation of the horizontal asymptote?
Y equals 1.
Okay, and then the end behavior
Yeah.
is always in this form. It's going to be, it's two things. As x goes to infinity, as x goes to negative infinity.
Yeah.
So the first one's to the right forever, the second one's to the left forever. In both cases, they approach the horizontal asymptote.
Hmm. Okay.
Right. So in terms of like how to proceed from here, you should redo everything we just did on your own. Uh, before tomorrow, we'll say, right? Like in the morning, like this evening, just try it one more time, fresh all the way through,
Yeah.
and see what you got. Compare them to our notes, your notes, whatever, something like that.
Okay.
Okay. So we got some time left here. Do you have any like final exam review or?
I mean, that was pretty much all I had.
Okay. Would it be okay if we stopped early then today?
Yeah, that's fine. I think I got what I needed to get.
Excellent. All right. I will see you next week, same time.
All right. Thank
All right.
you.
Thanks, Jack. See you.